Hello everyone, Linda Israel here, and I'm working on a swap. We're supposed to make bingo cards for the swap, and so I thought I'd share a little bit of what I'm doing. Maybe it'll inspire you as well. So I have a bingo card that is from a digital download. This is from Linda's Wisdom, and actually this is a gift for those that pledge on Patreon. So that's how you can get this, is if you pledge on Patreon. And then this is part of my Linda's Wisdom digital journal kit, and I cut a piece of this out. And then this was a tag, but I wanted the flowers, so I cropped it on my computer and I printed it to be 2.5 by 3.5 in size. And what I'm going to do is this is going to become a pocket. So I'm just going to fussy cut this out. A lot of people ask me about fussy cutting. You know, I just kind of pick an image and see what I like and cut it out. I am not backing this with a heavier paper. This was printed on just what I call standard copy paper. I know that this will be placed on top of this other piece. It's not going to get a whole lot of wear, not like a pocket in a journal. If it was going to be a pocket in a journal, I would back it with either cardstock or a couple of layers of paper. So now what I'm doing, I'm just going to go around the edge where I cut this image out with some distress ink. I'm using walnut stain. I'm also going to go around all these other pieces here, same fashion, just adding the distress ink to the edge. I'm going to go ahead and fold this piece and add distress right where the crease is on the fold. Now I'm going to adhere the bingo card to this cardstock base. I just made it slightly larger than the digital image. It's not much bigger, but just a little bit bigger. And I'm going to use the Scrap Perfect Best Glue Ever and just put a little bead kind of on the perimeter. It doesn't need a lot to hold this in place. If you're not going to sew, then you just want to make sure you put a nice coat of glue or tape or whatever your preferred adhesive is on the back side. And I'm just smoothing this out. Next, I'm going to take this to my sewing machine, and what I will do is I will place this corner piece just loosely right here on the corner, and then I'm going to sew a zigzag stitch all the way around. Just as simple as that. No fancy anything, just sewing with my standard zigzag stitch, how the default is on my machine, and I'll be right back. As you can see, I went around with a simple zigzag stitch, and that has attached this little tuck spot that's on the card. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some Tulip dimensional fabric paint. This one is called Crystal Sparkles, and it's clear, and I'm just going to go in here and add a couple of marks, go around the perimeter. It just adds a little bit of sparkle. And then the little journal card that I printed and cut out will go right here. So it's pretty simple, just something like that. Let me show you some others that I made while this one is drying. I'll show you one that's finished. So here it is with the glitter paint dry. Doesn't that look really cool on there? And of course, when this comes out, you still see the bingo card and you get to see that great image on there. And then here's one using the Serendipity kit. And I cut a journal card out and just kind of fussy cut around it. And then this was another image from the Serendipity planner kit. And I put that inside there. And then this is from the Fairy Garden kit. So you have the fairy bingo card, and then this is one of the images that's a little journal card in the kit, and I just fussy cut her out. And then this is using one of these little notepads of papers. I just like the little pop of pink, adding that in behind there. So I just wanted to share, you know, some ideas that you can resize images that are digital and cut them out and make layers with those. I hope that gives you some ideas, gives you some inspiration to try. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Check the description box for links to the items that I shared here today, as well as my social media connectors, including my Facebook groups, Patreon, my website, all of that. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Of course, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell that's at the top so you get a notification. Come back and see me live on Monday, as I have a live event. This week we'll be using a gel press. So we will use a gel press and play with that. I have an event on Facebook if you want more details, and the event should be also listed on YouTube. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous day. Bye.